Welcome, guys. This is your 5D YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and I am bringing you the monthly 5D forecast for our money. We are looking at balancing our materialistic, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects of life. And this month, for the month of April, I am clarifying each of those readings, health, love, money, and spirituality, with the Suit of Swords this month. So this month, we're focusing on the mental aspect of all four of those. So, all right, guys, let's see what's going on. We have the Fool. This is beautiful. And then to clarify the Fool, remember, I'm using the entire Major Arcana to pull one card for the month. And I'm using the entire Suit of Swords to clarify. So let's flip over the three cards. Two of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, okay, let's do this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. So the overall energy. Are you an artist? This may be an indication of a temporary creative block. Or it may be an indication that any uncertainty or instability we have been feeling will begin to stabilize. Feeling unclear about our career path recently? This is telling us that things will start to become clearer and we will feel more confident about our direction. And we will receive clarity on how to manage our finances. And it could be a sign that deception is being or is about to be exposed. So trust your gut instincts. Wait for the missing information to be revealed. So guys, I always say don't jump to conclusions, right? The universe will show us everything when the time is right. So guys, this is just a temporary pause, right? Things are turning around. Things are becoming clear. Things will stabilize, okay? So, at the bottom of the deck for the Suit of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Money. Okay. So guys, if we've been deceitful or underhanded in our work, our conscience may kick in and we may decide to confess, or we may be exposed. It may be an indication of others in our work environment being extremely two-faced or deceitful and being exposed. The culprits, whoever, right, may also try to run away from the consequences of their actions. This card may also be telling us that our current plans and strategies are unworkable. So we might need to go back to the drawing board and be a bit more creative. Financially, this is a warning of deception around our finances, and it can be a stronger indicator that we may become the victim of theft, burglary, or fraud. However, it may also be telling us that if we have been deceptive or fraudulent in our financial dealings, we will be exposed or we may decide to come clean. So, stabilization is coming. Negativity is clearing out. It will be exposed. That's what I'm getting from this. Things are going to stabilize, okay? So give it time, guys. Give the universe time to allow things to shift, right? We are letting go of anything and everything that no longer serves our highest and greatest good, right? To me, the Seven of Swords in reverse is have an honest conversation, right? So just be mindful, guys. As long as our behavior is above board, we have nothing to worry about, okay? That's beautiful. So now let's get into the actual message. Okay, the Fool. This is telling us, guys, opportunity knocks. This is an indication of a new job, starting a business, fresh new ideas, advancement. This card is asking us to be clever and research opportunities and risks. But don't be afraid to take the plunge. And take the chance and work hard, and you will make more than you thought you would. So, yay! See, things are going to stabilize, become clear. So this is fantastic. Okay, so now then, the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is an indication that a conflict at work may be causing you an overwhelming amount of stress or anxiety. It's indicative of delays or postponements of projects or promotions. So what I'm getting so far is go ahead and start. Put in the time and effort. Do not delay your starting your new, looking for a job, starting your business, okay? Don't delay it, right? There may be delays around, in the process. So that's why we go ahead and start. We go ahead and start so that we're ahead of the game, so that we have a head up or a foot in the door before the delay begins, right? So, like I said, indicative of delays or postponements of projects or promotions. Alternatively, it could indicate that we're able to see a work problem clearly, where we were blind to it before, and we will be able to take positive steps to resolve it. And this is truths are being exposed. So dodgy deals or corrupt practices may come to light that you were not aware of before. So be careful in this situation and make sure we don't get dragged into the mud along with the culprits. Now, financially, if we've been struggling, we may be starting to realize the truth of our situation, which is a good first step in resolving it. Seeing clearly, guys. That's beautiful. Okay. Page turn. So, we need to be practical and balanced in our approach to our finances and look realistically at where we can save money or cut costs and then follow through and do it. Okay? So now, new beginnings, okay? Whether we are leaving a job, right? Because things are not as they appear. So whether we're leaving a job and starting a new one, whether we're starting a business, however, whether we are coming in with a fresh new mindset, right? Things have been rocky. Things have been not feeling very good, okay? So things are going to start to turn around. We are starting to take control of our scenario and our circumstances and starting to see where we can make adjustments and then following through. That's beautiful, guys. Okay, so now then, the Three of Swords. This is an indication of a stressful work or career situation starting to resolve itself and optimism coming in. And we may be feeling much more upbeat and our work environment may be much more positive and happy. And this is communication has improved, and there is an atmosphere of reconciliation, compromise, and forgiveness. Now, alternatively, an already difficult work situation may be getting worse. Lots of previous upheaval and bad feeling that this has caused is made worse by people being unwilling to let go of negativity or choosing to hold grudges rather than draw a line under things and move forward in a productive way. Now, financially, we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel after a period of financial difficulty. Seeing what we can do to make changes, seeing what we can do to not cut corners. Kindly forgive me, that's not what I'm insinuating. But what I mean is where we can save, what is necessary versus what is a need versus a want. Okay, that's what you're starting to see. You're starting to see the needs versus the wants, and you are starting to take the action on them. Okay. And see the light at the end of the tunnel after a period of financial difficulty. We may be achieving compromises with lenders to pay back a debt, or they may agree to some level of debt forgiveness. This may be an indication of reaching out for support or help with your financial problems, and you should be feeling much more positive about that. Now, alternatively, this may be a severe level of wallowing in a financial loss. We may have lost a job we loved, or lost a home or a financial status due to the recession. This card suggests that we are still holding on to the memories of what once was, unwilling to accept where we are today. So if that's the case, doesn't mean it is, but if that is the case, right, this has a positive and a negative connotation. So if this is the case, we need to take steps to accept our situation and begin to take the real steps to improve it, rather than wallowing in self-pity. Now, guys, we are exactly where it is that we were meant to be because we are learning from this. So be mindful, be tender, be kind with ourselves, as this is a learning process, right? So no matter whether we are experiencing the positive aspect of the Three of Swords in reverse, or we're experiencing the negative aspect of the Three of Swords in reverse, remember, tenderness with ourselves is going to be key to turning this around to get into the positive aspect of this card, okay? Let's see. Yes, that's the end of the message. Okay, now the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Okay. You are highly intelligent and ambitious and are full of innovative, bright ideas. And you may be dreaming of an incredibly successful career. Now, just bear in mind that we need to be able to put thought into action in order to succeed. And we may need to further our education in order to reach the lofty heights we have envisioned for ourselves. If we're waiting for news of a job interview, the news is likely to be positive, but it may be delayed, so it may take longer to get the answer we had hoped for, okay? Now, financially, news we have been waiting for in terms of finances, it may be delayed. We have a lot of bright ideas for making money, but this card, it's suggesting to us to not be a know-it-all when it comes to our finances, and that we would do well to take on board some sound financial advice when it's offered. So we may need advice from someone older or wiser in order to make our ideas a reality. So, okay, we're looking at struggles in the workplace. That's what I'm getting. But what I'm getting is give it time, guys. The universe is The wheel of what's it called? The wheel, is shifting. So give it time. If you are considering leaving, this is a good time to do so and look for a new job. If you're considering staying, this is a good time to do so. If our behavior has been on the up and up, if our behavior has not been on the up and up, this is everything being exposed. So we need to be mindful of where it is we want to go, and this is a good opportunity and a good time to start a new beginning, a new promotion, starting a business, applying for a job, okay? Because we are seeing the stress that all of this environment is causing. And when we are out of balance, when we're stressed out, that affects us financially, doesn't it? So we're seeing, because we've already covered the pentacles, right? The materialistic aspect. So now we're seeing where it is that we can cut costs. And the next step after seeing is taking action. And moving forward. We want to move forward from this. We want to bring in balance. So again, give the universe time for all of this shift to occur, right? And guys, we are exactly where it is that we're meant to be. So let's pay attention to our inner child. What is our inner child wanting to tell, trying to tell us, trying to communicate to us? This is knowledge, swords, mindset, experience, wisdom, intelligence. So what should we be learning from this scenario? What can I be learning from this scenario, right? This is what, I'm exactly where it is that I'm supposed to be. These are the lessons that I'm meant to learn. So paying attention to my inner child. What is it that my inner child is trying to tell me? Because you guys have fantastic ideas. But I think following through is going to be a huge leap forward, right? And if someone offers advice financially, if they're older, then consider really listening to it. Consider really taking that advice. And consider following through with our own advice when it comes to business, right, guys? All right. This is fantastic. There are decisions to be made. There are options. There are beautiful options ahead of you guys, ahead of us, right? So this is fantastic, guys. Have a wonderful month. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.